Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we are looking at a new cigar from Global Premium Cigars and Mr. Enrique Sanchez Icaza. This is the Cachitos. Very short little quick cigar, 4.5 by 50. This is how they come. This is the only thing. Now, okay, first of all, there's your density. I mean, it's a short cigar. It can't be so heavy, but it feels decent in the hand. Now it uses Nicaraguan wrapper, Honduran binder, and Nicaraguan and Honduran filler made by the Plasencias for Enrique. This is under the Global Premium Cigars umbrella, but separate from the 1502 line brand, which is what Global Premium Cigars is best known for. We've all had the 1502s. I, for one, love them. They're great. But this is the first thing that's new that's come out in a while. And they list it as a budget cigar, somewhere around $5.50 a piece. It comes in 20 count bundles. Now, one thing that I have not found out the meaning of, every cigar comes with that. Now, I don't know what that little dot type looking thing is. Just a piece of lighter color tobacco, I suppose, but they're all like that. So it means something, but maybe it's a target to put the punch in the middle of. I don't know. Kind of different. But anyway, let's get right to it. The Global Premium Cigars Cachitos. I have to play it by ear if I can do this in thirds, because it's not going to take long. I mean, by the time I give you what the flavors are, we're already going to be at the first third. We'll see. But I'm going to remove the little dot, whatever it means. Have a really good draw. The dot is now here. There it is. All right. Got a good draw. Let's do it. Well, it's a sweet cedar with just a touch of caramel there to give it a little prolonged sweetness. Some brown sugar, some cinnamon, a very earthy, dry nutmeg, and an earthy black coffee. And the flavors initially are all fairly in balance. So you get about the equal amount of everything. So it's a rather sweet start. Has a lot of earthiness to the cigar, though. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But that is how you start the Cachitos. And I didn't say anything about it, but in the density shot, you saw the foot was partially closed. But better late than never. Thought I'd say something about it. But here we are. Let's try to get to the first third and see what happens. It'll be quick. First third, doesn't take long. If you notice the picture of the cigar to this, it looks a little different, right? Dash fell off right when I was going to move to you. Now the cigar is very much like I initially described it. You do get the cedar, sort of a dryish cedar, but you do have that touch of caramel to give it some sweetness. You have brown sugar, you have cinnamon, you have the earthy nutmeg and the earthy black coffee. The earthy nutmeg and earthy black coffee have somewhat toned down. It's more manageable now and not so intrusive. The finish is a little cedar, a little brown sugar, a little nutmeg, and quite a bit of black pepper. And I don't even think I talked about the black pepper initially, and it's very good. It is black pepper. It's a very coarse black pepper. It's very popping. It's one of those kind of peppers that you really notice at around 7.5. It's very nice amount. But the cigar the flavors are something that's just is not going to throw anybody off. They're just nice. It's not anything extravagantly good, but definitely nice. I'm starting it off at 92. It's a nice cigar, very nice flavors. So let's just see what the second third brings and see what happens. Well, in the second third, it's going quick. And here in the second third, flavors remain about the same. Only now the earthy black coffee has really took a turn upward. It's not long enough. The cigar isn't to make several big changes, but it's somewhat different. The black coffee is definitely up. I wouldn't say the nutmeg's up, but the black coffee is. So it sort of masks or cloaks a little bit of the sweetness on the front end. Same flavors are there, just a little bit different percentages. I would say it's medium bodied. Finish is really unchanged. But second third, even though it's a short cigar, it is making some changes. I would go 91 for the second third, and then that's all you can say. Have very little left, so let's just see what the last little bit gives us and see what we have in the final third. Down to the end, quick. So let's wrap it up. Well, we had just the same thing as we moved along. It was predictable almost, but the nutmeg rose took away a little more of the sweetness. Now those flavors are still there. It's just the percentages changed. That's all that's happened here. The coffee went up in the last segment. The nutmeg went up along with the coffee, and the sweetness suffered just a little bit more. Still a good little quick smoke. I would go 90 for the final third, but this is what we get, 51 minutes. You might get less because I go extremely slow when I do these reviews. But so if you need something in a short time frame with good flavors, not crazy, but good basics, but good basic cigar. So your overall score is 91. And that sounds good to me because overall that's a 91. It's a good cigar. It's something you could have any time in a short time frame. Maybe that's what it was designed for. And it's at a good price. So there you have it, the Cachitos by GPC, 91.